It's the Sean Widmer Podcast. It's a journal by someone that just really doesn't like to write.
Hey, it's a new episode of the podcast. Thanks for being here. I'm realizing right now as I hit record, I forgot to zoom the camera in. So if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify or whatever, you get the view of all the garbage. What is on my shirt? A stain on my shirt? We'll talk about that. I know what's going on there. We'll talk about that. Today on the podcast, I'm going to be a baby. I'm going to complain about something like a baby, and that's just what's going to happen. That's going to be at the end of the podcast. I have some food stuff that I want to touch on quickly. But first, today, if you're watching, wearing my Jordan Davis hat in solidarity with my favorite near felon. What a wild story. Jordan is going to Canada from Buffalo, and apparently they did not like that he was trying to smuggle good country music into Canada. But pulled him out of the bus and gave him the business. The story sounded like he was going to get arrested. Look, I mean, that's not a world I want to live in. I'm terrified every time I cross the border. I don't know what, like when Anna and I went to Vancouver, I've been across the Canadian border a lot. And you sit in that line and the whole time it's like, what if they don't let me back? Or what if they arrest me? And I'm thinking, I haven't done anything wrong. And Jordan's story just gave me all of the flashbacks to driving up into Canada and why am I scared to go there? But he wasn't a felon, I guess, and he's back in American soil. So congratulations to Jordan on skirting prison. And so we wear this Jordan Davis hat in solidarity with a guy who he was in Spokane a lot and ducked me at basketball every time he was there and ducked me at golf. So, wish the Border Patrol would have known that before they just let him off the hook willy-nilly. Okay, so a couple things food-wise I wanted to talk to you before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's podcast. Number one, Subway in Canada. I guess it's just a Canadian podcast today. Maybe this is what Jordan was trying to go get to smuggle back. Subway Canada is doing something that I want to participate in. Now, I'm a Subway fan. They're doing the SubDog. So the release from Subway Canada settles the debate, introducing the SubDog. Yes, it's a sandwich. Is a hot dog a sandwich is one of the stupidest debates ever. Just eat it. Do you like it or not? Does it matter? Are you going to change your opinion on if you eat a hot dog based on whether it's a sandwich or not? Like suddenly you go, it is a sandwich, I'm out. I don't do sandwiches. I'm out on hot dogs. Or are you a sandwich only person? You're like, I love a hot dog, but if it's not in the sandwich family, it's not high class enough. That debate is wild. Who cares? Get a hot dog. Hot dogs rule. So Canada has this SubDog. It's a half-pound all-beef hot dog. It is they're prepared in the restaurant daily. But this is the part I love. Fully customizable toppings from crisp lettuce, tomatoes, classic ketchup, and mustard. I'm wondering if you can get in with the other condiments because they have access to them. Hit some jalapenos on there, some banana peppers. Oh my gosh. I mean, you could absolutely crush it with a hot dog at Subway. So I need that to make its way down from Canada. How about this? Canada, we will trade you Jordan Davis for the SubDog. Fair? I don't know. Maybe. The other thing that I saw, and I need to look up some facts on it. Let's see here. Where is it? And because one of my favorite candies for the longest time, Trolley Bright Crawlers were my favorite candy. They're still top 5 for me. They've been knocked off by the Twin Snakes, Haribo Twin Snakes. Ooh, I love them so much. But the Trolley Bright Crawlers now are going to have Trolley Spicy Crawlers. They are Trolley worms with a hint of habanero. These will take over the number one spot for me for a significant amount of time. They're supposed to be around later this year. So here's the release on those. These gummies are made with habanero pepper powder and natural colors. Flavors include mango habanero, pineapple habanero, and strawberry habanero. I cannot wait for these. Trolley spicy crawlers later this year. That's going to be a big one. Okay, let's get to it. I need to talk. I need to just be a baby for a second. I did something tonight that I do love and hate at the same time, and I'm not mature enough to deal with it. I'm just not. I normally Tuesday nights are Dungeons and Dragons night, but tonight my daughter had a basketball game and I wanted to be at it. And also they didn't have anyone to coach it. So I was like, well, I can do that. I will do that. So I canceled the game night and went to coach my daughter. So I go and it's just a little summer league, cheesy little summer league. It's fun. The kids are all excited to be there. And, I think it's a couple months, maybe 2 months long, whatever. It's kind of weird because in this league, before the game, the kids go through drills and it's like pass the ball off of the wall and there's a square on the wall, do a chest pass, do a bounce pass. If you can make it in the square, your team scores points. So when the game starts, you've accrued all these points before the game by doing drills. Whatever. I don't care. It's 6 and 7-year-old basketball. I don't believe there should be a score anyways. Right? So for me, just so you're aware, at this age, 6 and 7, even up to like 10, the goal to me is to make kids fall in love with basketball. That's it. Let's make kids fall in love with it. Let's pump them up. Let's talk them up. Let's teach them and practice fundamentals. But let's present this as a very fun activity that you want to do all the time, and then you can craft it into the skills. But you've got to fall in love with it. So this is the age of falling in love. And this is why I can't do it, because I'm not built this way. I coached, and I've got 6 kids, so I'm doing the dang thing. My brother-in-law was there. I think if I needed help, he would have come over and helped in a second. But he coaches all the time, so he had a night. I was like, just take a night and sit and enjoy watching his son, who is a bucket. My nephew is going to be a ridiculously good basketball player. I mean, my brother-in-law is 6'5". Bo's already skyrocketing in height. He's going to be over 6 feet. He's left-handed, which is the ultimate, and he doesn't miss. He's ridiculous. He's so good. Anyways, just bragging on him because I'm excited. I'm excited for his basketball career. But I'm getting these kids fired up. The other team had 3 coaches, 3 dads, and they were coaching like it was World Series Game 7 with grown-ups. It's impossible for me. I'm not mature enough. I'm not old enough. They kept running up and down the sideline. Like they would be in front of their bench and they'd run all the way down, like in front of our bench. And I'm a child. So I would like try to stand in front of them. I mean, like that's so stupid and childish. And they were yelling like toward the official. And then I had to have choice words to them. And I can't do it. So I've realized tonight I'm not able to do kids coaching because I can't handle other coaches. I can't handle. They kept yelling at a couple kids that were like, it was like, get in position, blah, 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 blah. And a kid would make a shot on their team and they would be like, everyone needed a rebound. And I'm like, so I started giving their kids high fives because I was like, someone needs to tell these kids that was a great shot. And so my wife was like, you got to worry about your team. And I'm like, yeah, she's right. My wife knows me and is the voice of reason I need to listen to. And that reason's telling me I should probably just really enjoy watching my kids play sports. That's what I need to do. I mean, yeah, that's what I need to do. I also mouthed off to the other coaches. That's just not great. Like just kind of when they were in my vicinity, I had a couple words under my breath between us, and that's not great. That's not a great look. They were driving me crazy, so I could keep that to myself, but I was like in a mood where I'm thinking, you're everything that I feel is wrong with getting kids into sports. You're everything. You represent everything that I believe is wrong. And so I'm now the hero who is going to let you know that I think that you're a ridiculous person. The one thing I did want to bring up, though, that is not negative, is that it has been in the mid-90s in Lexington and like 80% humidity. It's been insanely hot. I walked into the gym and I was like, oh no, I started sweating. The shirt that I'm wearing on YouTube is the shirt I wore to coach today. And I sweat through the back. The whole back was soaking wet. It's a light blue shirt. Bad color choice. I had the underboob sweat so badly. Just a huge circle where sweat was running down my cleavage and just puddling on top of my belly and just drenched my shirt. So I'm sitting there talking trash to these other coaches, heckling them, and all they had to do was look over and be like, brother, you are sweating so bad, no one in this gym is taking you seriously. And I was like, yeah, touche. That's extremely fair. So a sweaty day in Lexington led to me sweaty coaching and making a fool of myself. Okay, I want to go watch this soccer match. Mexico, Ecuador is going on. I'm excited for it. It got lightning delayed, so it finally just started, 10 o'clock my time. I'm going to go enjoy that. Thanks for being here. Talk to you later.